Oh yeah. Well, we're live anyway now. It's
The estimate is like 10 minutes longer than we take.
well, don't say that to them. That was a mistake. Whatever. Hey, well, welcome back, guys. This is Slug X. Well, I always assume this is kind of like a popular game, but just for people who are kind of uninitiated to, the series. X is a, can we say, like a rearrangement of Slug 2. It's removed a bunch of like a lot of the slowdown. There's still plenty of slowdown in the game, so it's not like they completely fixed that. It's, in my opinion, like the more fun game. It's got more weapons. I love the things that they did change. I'm usually a big fan of. And it's slightly longer than Sailor Moon, so I think we should get started. And I'm not gonna forget the timer. I've got my finger ready on the pulse for when we begin. But yeah, I think we should get to starting.
Okay, I'm ready then. Yeah, this game is gonna be quite a bit harder than Sailor Moon was, I would say. Especially because on the last level, if anyone dies, it deprives us of resources that we need for the boss, which makes the boss a nightmare.
There's like super.
This is a dangerous co-op round.
Yeah. Yeah, either of us dying in the last stage, and I guess some other parts too could be pretty disastrous. But for the first few stages, we're gonna, go a bit faster.
Yeah, but both me and Meriscan, we've no-missed this game alone, but we haven't managed to no-miss it together.
No, we've been close a few times, but
yeah,
close isn't it? So. Maybe this round, who knows?
Hopefully. I mean, that would be amazing.
Alright. We didn't even mention it, but I'm Marco, like the guy, and as player 2 this time, which might be a bit weird since I was player 1 last time. And Chum's playing as Ari. I think is her name, right? Yeah. It's the one that I was gonna say the camel, but I don't think that's a camel. Forget what the name is of these animals. The first boss is pretty much a joke. We're just gonna tank all of our resources into it. Well, like especially with 2 players, like the tanks, like cannons and Chum's grenades, pretty much like enough to deal with everything before the boss even gets dangerous.
Yeah, he just kind of tanks the hits.
This guy is a laser, which I want. I guess if there are any like Slug X super fans watching, we're going to try to play this a little bit faster. Like the bombs that are on the top right there, we can probably there's like co-op strats that we use that we think are more fun than just like getting all the point stuff. Because while I do love this game, like score playing this game and like maximizing can be pretty. I think demanding's the right word. Like it can take quite a long time to get everything you need.
This is just kind of a fun game to just breeze through without much.
Oh, for sure.
Carrying the world,
Of course, that's pretty much true of all the Slug games, in my opinion. You can kind of rush through them like this with a friend.
Yeah, they're very, very fun to play. But I'm sure everyone watching already knew that.
Yeah, I feel like how much am I preaching to the choir here? Like, I feel like these are, especially in like the retro gaming community.
Apparently, I was wasting some time there.
Oh, unforgivable. Yeah. So I don't know to what extent I need to explain what's going on here, but yeah, we're. I guess the formula for most stages is we're gonna try to pick up as many bombs during the stage and then use those during the bosses. There's a few exceptions like stage 3 that's coming after this, but that's the the general idea of what we're doing here. Oh, I'm a pistol now. Think there's a weapon in this? Yeah. Oh, don't fall off.
Oh. Okay.
Don't worry. I think this one. Yeah, don't worry about it yet. I'll just do this a bit. And then this is like the last real enemy that we need to worry about. So in this stage you can turn into a mummy. Yeah, yeah. And if you pick up the potions like that, that's how you turn back into a human. And as a mummy you can't use like weapons, which is the most obvious like downside. But also like your speed is much slower. What else? I think you always have to jump like really high, isn't it? In general, it just feels pretty bad to use.
The grenades are very slow as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like the grenades that you have are also pretty bad. In general, it's just a big downside. Kind of yeah, there's no reason you would want to be like deliberately mummified.
When I was a kid, I thought being a mummy might be better, so I would.
Oh really?
I would become one on purpose. Yeah, I would become one on purpose.
Do you remember why you thought that?
No, I just thought maybe this is stronger.
So this is one of my favorite bosses, just like visually, not actually to play, but like when I think of like the Metal Slug series, this is one of the things I think of usually.
I'll tank that for you.
Thank you. There we go. It's not like a hard boss, but it's easy to mess up if that makes any sense. So you are always a bit on edge when you play this.
Let's not forget the bomb at the start here, like we did that one time.
Oh, did we? And also a thing that's really fun with the multiplayer is that one of like the players can sit back, and the other player can go forward with like the camera and stuff. So you basically like all the enemies self spawn, and like one player can basically go forward and like already kill most of them. This is another good section where you can kind of see that. Oh shit, I almost messed that up so bad. I realize I have 40 bombs, which is probably not good. Not good, like.
Well, you can kill this tank if you time the bomb.
Yeah, if you can like if you hit it below, right, or something like that.
Yeah, but yeah.
Get the bombs from this guy. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the yeah. 0 points, thanks game.
customer is king.
Find the miracle ball.
Alright. Sorry, getting things back. Sorry, guys. One thing that I did not expect to happen today is that I'll get a blue screen of death while playing this. I think that's still what they're called, right? Blue screens of death. They give the frowny face, like, oh, you fucked up. But no. I swear I didn't. So, I think we're allowed to do, like, another quick run, and if it goes, like, overestimate, I guess they'll tell us to, like, stop playing, or something like that.
I don't think we'll go overestimate. Schedule seemed to be looking good when I checked.
Okay, live split's not starting, but honestly I don't care right now. I tried to turn it on. The timer.
Oh.
I'm pressing the the hotkey for it like 5 times. Kinda don't want to troubleshoot that right now. So I guess you could say we're gonna see like alternate strats? Not really. But we're just gonna try to get as fast as possible back to where we were. Luckily stage 3 is not that far away. As you can see, like stage 1's over pretty fast.
Yeah, it won't take too long. At least the blue screen didn't happen on you know stage 5 or 6. That would have been
that would have been gut wrenching. Yeah.
Because then we wouldn't have time to do another attempt, and you would miss the goodness.
Just completely unload on this guy. See if we can do it even faster than last time. But just doing it like this. Oh yeah, I guess something we should mention. We're both on different vehicles, but Chum on like the thing he's riding, like if he gets shot by anything, he'll die instantly. But the slugs have a bit of armor. You can take 3 hits until they explode. So that's why I'm just going in and tanking some hits, because I know the boss will die before before I even get close to losing the slug right there.
you get to see this lovely level again. It's a very memorable level.
Yeah, well, so one thing that's been changed over from Metal Slug, sorry, Metal Slug 2 to X, that the color palettes has been changed a little bit, and you can get in really heated arguments of which one looks better. But I have no opinion. Let's just say it like that. I don't want to be dragged in with this. This guy has a flame shotgun for you. Oh, good thing, good eye. I didn't even see the one was still alive. Oh. One of the quirks of this emulator, I think the Fight Kit emulator, the FB Neo one that we're using, is pretty good. But one thing that is noticeably like weird about it is that some of the audio is a bit weird. So if you're like a Neo Geo fan, which I imagine a lot of people who watch these kinds of streams really love that system, just try to give it a pass. Like it's just the best way we can play together.
I turned into a mummy there before. I'm not really sure why. So I wanted to feel like I'm not crazy and try the same thing again. And this time I didn't turn into a mummy.
Oh, you got the shotgun. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but I should remember I'm low on ammo in that case. Oh, don't jump there too early, by the way, for any aspiring co-op players. The screen will not have scrolled far enough and you'll die if that platform isn't all the way on screen.
The shotgun is so overpowered, it's really fun to use.
Yeah. Also, the platforms that are on this thing are completely random, and this time it gave me a fairly bad set of platforms, I'd say. Not like horrible, but you know. Had I choice over the door, that would have been suboptimal. I love the sprite, by the way. Like Marco falling.
There's some funny faces and stuff in this game.
This game has so much like just like soul behind it. Oh shit, almost forgot about that. Oh, one of the plane's still alive. Yeah, I was like, oh no, I don't know what he's gonna do, but he just died. So it's nice. Yeah, you probably get the bombs that are here.
I missed the quick kill. I don't really remember how to do it.
Me neither, don't worry about it. My heart is kind of like pounding in my neck. Like I'm so afraid something's gonna go wrong again. Like, is there like some weird issue with this game and me or something? I see we've switched vehicles.
Yes. You seemed more like you remembered how to do the tank strat better than I did, so I'll let you do it.
You can do a trick with these planes, by the way. If you sit all the way to the right during the second wave, it will only spawn one plane from the left. But I know I feel like I haven't contributed much in the terms of like commentary so far. So I feel like I have to add in like these bits of like info no one cares about, just to show that I do know stuff about this game. Don't worry, guys.
It is pretty late for us. We're a bit tired as well.
Oh yeah, if I can make.
We can always play that.
Alright, well, stage 3. From here on, the game is definitely gonna get a bit more, a bit harder.
Yeah, this is the first stage where a death wouldn't be entirely surprising.
Yeah.
There's weird things that can happen on this stage.
There's also the stage where we're gonna try not to get fed too much, but it's also somewhat unavoidable for the way we're playing. Sometimes it just happens. For a lot of people, I imagine they see like the getting fat in the arcade and think it's really funny. It's not so funny when you're trying to get a 1cc in this. The Iron Mouse in here if you want, by the way.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Iron Lizard, sorry. Hello? Okay. I'm gonna try not to get this drop shot. It's like straight up the worst item ever. Maybe like fat drop shot is not good. I didn't explicitly mention this, but being fat changes some of how the weapons work. Like usually they you know become you shoot them less often, but they deal more damage. That kind of stuff. I should definitely get the extensions here, right? Yeah. This might have a diet. Yeah, okay. I was hoping to get that. This is another section where we're gonna probably take it a little bit slower. There's so much stuff that can go wrong here. Like an enemy drops like a grenade that you basically don't see from like the bottom screen. Yeah, watch out you don't get hit there. Okay, one of these is gonna drop the shotgun. Yeah. Let me get the
shotgun
beams.
is after the AP here.
Is this thing gonna die at any point? I guess not. Alright, well,
So far, so good.
so far so good.
The game only gets harder though.
It does. I'm more so happy that nothing's gone wrong again.
Yes.
But this is a fun stage, in my opinion. The
this is
car,
good.
yeah, the car on the left here can either rocket or it could have been a laser, but I guess
How
we'll
many
have to
times in a
take
row have you gotten rocket now? 5?
I think so. In like almost all our practice sessions, again, when we like tried to de-rust this game, it's almost always been rocket. So
I think it has been rocket every time. Every single one. Oh, I took damage.
oh, you're trying to get these guys. Yeah. There, I don't know if anyone saw that. There's like a machine gun up here. You can barely see it, like above the cannon text. I've never known how to get that. That's probably something obvious, but I just don't know about it. Let me pick those up.
Maybe I should trigger the fat. Or should I even bother?
Oh, you should definitely jump out, yeah. Because now, oh, whatever. I guess that's not how it works.
I haven't gotten the grenade guy. Oh no.
No,
You have
well,
fewer bombs than normal.
we would have liked a few extra bombs there, but guess just how these things happen. Bombs in this stage, at least, like they're the least important in any stage, I think. Oh, I'm gonna get this shot. Right on the way back here. Right, this is I think another like pretty well-known part about like this game in Slug 2 is the train sections where you basically have to they're testing how much how much exercise you have in spamming buttons the whole time. I don't mind. I think it's like pretty good. Oh, sorry, you should get in the TV. I forgot you missed the grenades. I'll use like all of mine for the upcoming tank. I don't think this thing's taken any damage for some reason. For a while. Alright. Here's gonna be a big
Didn't
tank.
get him.
Oh, he's coming back.
He has rockets, I think.
He has something I don't care about. Yeah. That's what I remember.
like how I can attack the bats with my fork.
Okay. I thought for sure that enemy is gonna hit you.
Nah, they never seem to do.
They never seem to, but I'm never not thinking that they're gonna do it. Alright, some bombs.
I'll take those.
Oh yeah, very important. This guy can give a monkey. It didn't, but you know, it could have. I guess I take that. So this is another. I could probably say this for the whole game. This is a pretty iconic section, but this is basically the point of the game where the game decides that it's just gonna swarm you with like these things, and when they get close to you, they explode and you die a very annoying death, I'll say. I'm gonna get my walker here too. Oh, I always get I need to do a fourth one for this one for some reason. You can tell the game's already lagging quite a bit from just having had so many enemies around. But I guess if the Slug 2 is known like for one thing, it's it had a lot of like optimization. Well, not a lot of optimization issues. So basically, like, it came to down to one thing that caused like the game to run a bit slower, that they fixed in this game. But it's still a Neo Geo game with like 12 million things happening. So you know, it can only do so much. Alright, we're slowly approaching this boss, and one thing I should mention that will become pretty obvious once we start doing this is in this game, the game is pretty generous with like when you jump in and out of a walker with how many iframes it gives you. So for what I'm gonna do for the most part of like this fight, so I'm just gonna like keep jumping in and out every time like a projectile's gonna get thrown at me. Like this, and you basically never risk getting hit by doing this.
Yeah, but I'm a cool kid. I like to jump around.
Yeah, I'm a filthy cheater, and but I wear that badge with pride. Like I love
I changed my mind.
being a cheater.
Against that attack. I stole yours.
You stole my tank.
Totally intentional.
Ah, I wasn't in the slug, so I'm not gonna get my points for being in the slug at the end there.
All right, hardest stage coming up. This one is basically the. This is basically it.
Yeah, it's been like everything up to now has been the tutorial, basically. Well, we've been like pretty quiet throughout this run, but don't be surprised if we need to like focus for a lot of this stuff. Like we have a very specific way we deal with just about any obstacle in the game. So
yeah,
we're gonna get a lot of time to talk in just a bit. So if anyone knows what's coming up, we're gonna wait out the rockets here. So Chum's gonna save all of his Iron Man Lizard here for a part coming up right now. I'm just gonna shoot all these. Is that it? Okay. So these rockets that you see here are completely random, and like you can probably tell by this bridge, this is pretty jank if you get like stuck somewhere and you can't dodge these and you're just gonna get hit in the face. But they do have hilariously small hitboxes from like the side, so we can just crouch under them, and they will stop appearing after a while. You'll know when it's time to cross when they usually come in volleys of 7 like this, but when one comes out in the volley of 4, that's how you know it's the last one.
I never realized that. I just wait until I see the last one.
Well, there we go.
So this one's 4 then.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing knowledge.
For the speedrunners out there who do nothing for a minute, they know when they can start running. So this is a bit of a crapshoot, this mid-boss. It's probably like the least consistent thing we can do here. Yeah, this boss has a little bit of a mind of its own. Luckily, we got through it.
Yeah, he was dangerous. He jumped to the right.
Yeah,
he never does that.
He's not supposed to do that. We were supposed to keep it. We were supposed to keep it in the upper left, right there.
Yeah, sometimes he jumps down, but I don't see him move right.
Yeah.
Okay, you go. You take the front.
Yeah. So this is another section I talked about earlier. One of us is gonna keep the camera close to the back, while the other is gonna go ahead and scour for who we want. I want that though. Alright.
Now we start splitting up the bombs.
Yeah, you take this first one.
So that's whoever dies. It's like random how. It doesn't. Whoever dies, we lose some amount of bombs.
Oh, watch out for that grenade. Yeah. Oh, I probably could have died there, but we're working on it. If anybody's really a big fan of the drop shot, there's 2 guys here that give drop shot. So this is the best part of the game if you are that kind of person. Oh, okay, I guess I'll take the last batch. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually matter that much.
I mean, if someone does die, the boss is gonna be way harder regardless of who it is.
Yeah. The bombs we are collecting this stage are exclusively for the final boss. What does this guy have again? Missiles?
Rockets.
Yeah, rockets. Missiles, same thing.
Can I remember about the tank that comes to?
Yeah. So I died to this tank before. That's about as embarrassing a death as you can have.
Why is he not dying? I must have.
Yeah, I don't think you were close enough. It didn't go through the shield. Alright, we're going top, right?
Okay, so
Yeah.
Top and then down.
Oh, I didn't mean to go there, but that's fine. Use the flame shotgun. Yeah. That I was gonna say one might still be alive. Oh. We don't really care for maximizing like how much ammo we save here. It's just more important we don't die.
Yeah, we never learn how to knife every enemy here.
Which is something you can do, and you can save up all the ammo. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Those blue atoms, I have no idea how they actually work. Alright. Don't get it by the soldiers here.
Given especially how late it is for us, I'm surprised we got here no miss.
Yeah, this is basically the best case. Well, except for the fucking crash. This is basically the best case scenario.
Yeah, maybe it's good that it crashed. Bless the run. Okay, I'll bomb the. I have more bombs, so I'll bomb the guys.
Okay. That makes sense.
And if I fuck it up, you also bomb them, of course.
Mm-hmm. So how do I even? How do you explain this boss?
No, just don't. We need to focus on the boss.
Okay. Well,
I'm not gonna talk.
Okay, I'll try to give like a brief description.
I'll only talk
Yeah,
about that.
I'll describe it in the most general way possible. There's a first phase and a second phase. During the first phase, the boss is gonna spawn enemies that have a chance of giving like good weapons and good loot, and we're kind of hoping that it's gonna give it to us. Okay, you bomb. I guess I'll take that just to, you know, it's better than nothing. Should I just spend the rocket?
Yeah, use it. We're never gonna be able to progress.
Cool. We shouldn't overkill the boss. I think.
No, we need to keep shooting it, I think.
Nah, I used the full rocket clip. I think we're getting close.
Okay.
So right now we're basically waiting for the boss to give more aliens that we can use grenades on to kill.
We can shoot him somewhere.
The boss is not very aggressive right now. Yeah. Okay, these are the good. It can also give shit aliens, by the way, that take 3 hits and they only spawn 2 of them.
Are we gonna use these weapons?
You should use them at least.
Let's
you
finish the boss.
Yeah. Oh, those are the shit enemies.
Oh, I got another one of these. Oh, watch out!
Yeah.
We finish him after this attack. On the building. Use your bombs. Okay. I have a weapon, and we both have a lot of bombs. We can definitely do this.
I don't want to sound too cocky, but I think a clear is fairly reasonable here. I know we can't allow you know.
Aim your grenades for aliens. You start on the first alien, okay?
Okay, I start on the first set of aliens. Aliens in this phase, they require either 4 or 5 bombs to kill. So I'm just gonna unload on like the first one. Oh well, okay, he went way up. And these aliens are the dumbest fucking enemies in the game, for sure. Like, they're so unfair, it's ridiculous. Oh, this one gave me a chicken. Thank you, game. Okay, bombs killed one of them. Oh, they're going for you.
Don't leave the tank to see if you can block for me. Nice.
Oh,
It's a shame
I
had to die
immediately.
there. If we had a a laser or a chaser, that would certainly have gone different.
Yeah,
Still, one miss is very good.
very, 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 very happy with this run.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Goodbye, guys. No, okay, we'll wait for. I think you were supposed to show the credits here.
We should at least show that. Yeah.
Yeah, we should show the credits. Credits are fun. Well, actually, maybe just the organizers tell us if we're behind schedule and we'll stop. But we got the clear. Because we probably did go over estimates with the reset.
Probably, very slightly, maybe.
I've got my eye on the Discord.
Somehow, we want to see this, but not Sailor Moon.
That's
That was-
absurd. Like Sailor
Yeah.
Moon is so much easier, and we fucking shredded. Like we didn't just beat this. Like we almost no missed it.
Yeah. It's that last boss. That thing is tough.
Yeah, and it didn't even give us like absurdly good luck. It didn't give us big lasers. It didn't give us a chaser. It didn't give us. Well, it gave us a lot of machine
Average.
gun. Yeah, it was average. Look, if I'm gonna be proud about anything today, it's fucking Ed Nelson's hair. Great runs. You can show credits. Okay, so we're gonna show the credits. They're funny. Like it's a bit of what is it called? Like concept art, like stuff that they make for. Nah, we'll show the credits. Cheese Viking. It's cute stuff. And
Still think first game has the best credits. It's full of soul, but this is good.
Oh, yeah, the first game's okay. Well, the first game's credits are like maybe the best in any arcade game. I do think that sincerely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue, but you're giving me a big thing here.
I know. That's fair, but
I mean, there is JJ Squawkers returning home to his lovely home.
But I think the mouse look whatever. I was gonna say I think the mouse look version is just better. It's the same idea of seeing
Yeah,
all
I
the
mean
stages.
it's better. But I'm just being silly.
Yeah, I know. There we go. Some characters we didn't show off, but they're in the game if you want to play.
Some hippies.
More than the main characters, the prisoner of wars, like the POWs, might be even more iconic than like the main characters of this game. I feel like I've seen them around in like internet circles very often.
Andy the Wizard.
Yeah. System modernize. I don't know.
This is a good place.
I can't even imagine what system modernize actually entails as like a job. Like I know what enemies brains is. Like that's pretty obvious. What is systems modernize? They also got a French guy, Pierre. Good on him. I remember, I forgot how misspelled these are. Well, yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Me and Chum are both done now for this event. We're not gonna have any more runs tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it as much as I definitely enjoyed playing it. About like the hell of these games. I love them.
Thanks for having us. Hope you enjoyed the games.
It's the end for us, I think. Oh, it's 1:55. I'm gonna complain about my sleep schedule for weeks now, but it was worth it. Yeah. See you guys later.